Hey guys, William here with Patriot Containers. You know, if you're new to my channel, thank you for viewing. I have 13 years of container sales experience, and I've owned Patriot Containers for 11 years. I've watched this whole industry get worse and worse and worse, and there's some major companies out there that you guys are talking to that are some of the worst companies to buy from. And they all say the same thing. We're nationwide. We're the most reviewed. Lifetime warranties, 25-year warranties, 60 or 90-day full money-back refunds. They have terms and conditions on their website that states that they don't have to honor any of that. I research container companies and how they run their business, and I know exactly who they buy from. I know exactly what they're purchasing from you for you and delivering, but you're being told something else. I used to work for companies like this. I know exactly how they run their business. It was disgusting. And I call these rookie companies. They haven't been around a long time. And they make mistakes every single day. I don't want to make this video about Patriot Containers, but I try my hardest to not make any mistakes ever, from selling it to scheduling it to delivery day. Let's get it all right, and let's make the customer happy and move on with life. And hopefully that customer will call back and order another container. Hopefully somebody will come to their property and go, hey, where'd you get that? Oh, I got it from William at Patriot Containers. That's what I do. I learn from the worst. You know the saying, I learn from the best. It does not apply for me. I learned from the worst, but I paid attention with what not to do, and I fixed it and figured out how to do this right. These rookie companies, they just can't do anything right. They're just stupid companies. They do have a big name. They do. You know, the reason these companies get so big is because they're lying to you to make sales. They tell you they have a lifetime warranty. They tell you that they're nationwide, that they're the most reviewed, but they don't tell you that they pay for fake 5-star ratings on Google and Better Business Bureau. If you go to their Yelp, they have a 1-star rating because Yelp takes down their fake reviews. And you can see it. They've taken them down. They tell you they are not recommended to read because they know where those reviews are coming from. Google and Better Business Bureau does not do that. These rookie companies can't even schedule your container correctly to have it delivered on the right day. They sell you something that's better in your head, and they purchase you junk knowing that their terms and conditions on their website have protected them from every hook, line, and sinker that they've told you. And it basically screws yourself, you know? So that's what the point of my videos. These videos are here to help you, educate you, and if you want to call me, you can. I try my hardest to give genuine, honest help and not make this into a sales pitch. There's a tool that I found online to do all my research with. And if you type in the company name, you type in complaints, and you type in AI or reviews and then AI, you're going to get an artificial intelligence internet gathering of all the information about these companies and with what they're doing. This is a good tool for you as a buyer to figure out what the internet knows about these companies. I know about these companies because I read their complaints on a daily basis. I read how the company responds. I see the pictures of these containers that they're selling to you guys and delivering to you guys. And I know exactly with what condition those containers are in because I can buy the same thing. I've been doing this for 11 years, owning Patriot Containers, and I don't have any employees. So I don't have anybody to do anything for me. I do everything from start to finish. I'm not the guy delivering your container. It's not for me. I couldn't do that for a living. More respect to drivers though. So I want to read what an AI overview is saying about what I believe is the worst company in America. And for legal reasons, I'm not going to say the business name. I'm just going to keep this honest information, but let's read it. Complaints about the company Primarily concern received containers not being in the advertised conditions, such as having leaks, rust, poorly door seals, leading to difficulty in obtaining satisfactory solutions from the company. There are also complaints about delayed and unfulfilled delivery, poor communication, unsatisfactory warranty responses, with some customers feeling frustrated by the company's handling of issues. However, some customers have reported positive experiences praising the helpfulness of the sales team and the delivery drivers, and recommending the company for their trustworthy service and timely delivery. These companies do have some positive reviews. I just don't believe that their reviews are all 100% real. I believe once they get complaints, they have to hire a company overseas, or a guy that has fake accounts, and that guy goes and pay. I've actually seen proof of miscellaneous matchings to where they are fake reviews. So they have to do that to hide. Common complaints: poor container condition. Customers received containers with problems like leaking roofs, rusted doors, and faulty seals that were not described or expected. Of course, because they lie to you guys. Unsatisfactory warranty support. The company's response to warranty claims, particularly regarding defects, has been a source of frustration, with some customers being offered temporary patch kits instead of full solution or replacement. Told you guys, this is what the internet is gathering on these companies. I already know it. I don't have to read this. I'm just telling you this is a good tool to do research on companies. Delivery issues. Some customers experience unexpected changes in delivery schedules or delays. They tell you one thing, they deliver a different day. It's pretty messed up if you really need that container, or it's pretty messed up if you have to drive really far to be there on delivery and the container was never arriving at all. Communication problems. Instances of missed calls, delayed responses, and difficulty getting issues resolved have been reported. I work for these companies. I know exactly what they do. I haven't worked for these exact companies, but I believe 90% of cargo containers suck. They're rookies. They don't know how to do anything right because they're idiots. And so what they do is when there's a problem, they run away as fast as possible. When it comes to taking your order, they will call the crap out of you. They'll take your phone calls. They're the best people at taking your order. And then after your order, you almost are treated like you're not a customer at all. Sorry. Customers' experiences. Some users reported that the containers were not wind and watertight as guaranteed, and the company was unhelpful in providing a timely and a proper fix. Keep telling you guys, wind and watertight sucks, number one. Number two, these companies, if they're not purchasing wind and watertight containers for you, even if they did, you'd still complain because the wind and watertight looks like crap. But when you guys get containers with holes and damage, they either purchased you a damaged container or they purchased you an as-is container. And then AI is teaching you how to file a complaint. I'll read it. I don't really. Take photos and videos of the defects and keep records of all the communication with the company. Reach out to the sales representative in the warranty department to explain the issues. Check warranty. Understand the terms. AI is telling you, you better check the terms and conditions. You should have checked the terms and conditions before you placed an order. That's the purpose of my videos. Their terms and conditions are so elaborately written that they have it all covered to where they don't have to be accountable for their own actions. If the company is unresponsive, consider filing a complaint with the Better Business Bureau or other platforms to escalate the issue and seek resolution. These companies, they've been around for like 5 and 8 years. You can file all the complaints you want on Better Business Bureau and BBB. if they purchase so many fake 5-star reviews after, it pushes your complaint down and people don't scroll all the way down. I always tell people in my videos, click on their complaints, click on their lowest ratings, read the real stories of what these companies have done to their customers. Go to their Yelp. If you went to their Yelp, you wouldn't buy a container from them. Yelp takes down their fake 5-star reviews. These companies have horrible ratings on Yelp. Yelp, I don't know how they do it. I don't know. Google doesn't research them. BBB doesn't research them. Yelp does and takes down their maybe they see the IP address or where the reviews are coming from. I'm a firm believer that these container companies are so bad that an attorney general in the state that the company is located in, if they started getting enough complaints by an attorney general in their state, they would investigate these companies and shut them down. Well, they would tell them you need to do this and this and this first, and if they didn't do it, they would shut them down. But yeah, these companies are highway robbery, criminal sales. We're going to tell you every lie in the book to make a sale, but do everything wrong after your order. So they're going to purchase you a bad container. It's not going to arrive on the right day. When there's a problem, we're going to run away from the problem and stop communicating with you and make it as difficult as possible instead of fixing it. But once we do have to address it, we're going to send you a patch kit that is a temporary fix for you just to go away. If you want to take advantage of our 60, 90-day full refunds, you're going to lose your delivery money twice. You're going to have a restocking fee, and then you're going to have a cancellation fee. So I've read complaints where people have lost 2/3 of their money, where somebody paid $4,000 and only got $1,300 back after they picked up the container. So yeah, Google the cargo container company name, complaints, AI, reviews, AI, and read what the AI is gathering from the internet about these companies. Just keep in mind that some of the pros and the positives, they can be mixed with false reviews that these companies pay for. But I 100% guarantee these companies do not purchase all their complaints. Those are real complaints from real people that bought from them. And it's just wrong that the reason I get so frustrated about this is obviously I own a cargo container company. I used to work for companies like this. I hated it so much that I wanted to start a business that did everything right. And it was really, really good for a long, long time. But now these companies are growing out of control and they're selling with lies. That's why they're growing out of control. They are rookie companies. They haven't been around long and they make mistakes constantly and there's nothing you can do about it. They're not going to help you. They're going to make the situation worse, or you're going to lose thousands of dollars, or you're just going to be stuck with their crappy container that arrives someday. So yeah, Google these companies, research them, listen to what they're saying. The red flag is there. We're nationwide. We're the most reviewed. We're lifetime warranties. If you don't like your container, you can get a full refund. Well, I always say this, on their terms and conditions on their website, all that's bullshit. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know how that is legal. It's they're giving you false information upon your sale, and then their terms and conditions have them protected. Somebody has thought about this. How do we cover every mistake that we're going to make and not be accountable? That's what it is. So anyways, again, I don't like to make my videos as Patriot Container sales pitches. These are helpful videos to help you recognize what is in front of you before you make a purchase. I don't have terms and conditions. I don't have restocking fees. I don't have cancellation fees. I don't create problems. I avoid them. I don't sell junk to my customers. I don't purchase junk. I tell you not to buy. I tell people not to buy with what they're asking for. Everybody asks for wind and watertight. Well, you're going to get a shitty container. That's it. Ask 10 different companies about wind and watertight and see if they offer you a better one. They're not. They're going to go in for the kill and tell you we have a cheap container with no holes. And then they'll deliver you a container with holes, which means that you didn't get a wind and watertight container. You got as is. And you're going to find out the hard way that they're not on your side at all. They're on their side. So anyways, guys, have a great one. Bye.